So everybody, eBay headquarters are in California. That is a blue state that's under Sharia law and part of the left, part of the Hollywood pedophile ring, and part of Pizzagate. And so isn't PayPal, which is owned by eBay. And it's sad because eBay has the most powerful site for selling on the internet, and millions of people have tried to sell new and used items and been bullied and manipulated by the broken system inside eBay, that company, because they use Sharia law. Now, most people would protect a seller, and everybody needs to understand things. Buyers don't pay any fees to be on eBay, the sellers do. And eBay is so greedy, they even charge fees for the shipping charges and then try to force you to sell things for free shipping and still charge you, even though the costs are shipping, and you're paying them fees to be able to go ship, which the postal and the carriers charge you. It's a total scam. I have a hair in my mouth, sorry. So anyways, long story short, I've been on there since it began. I actually started on there in the year 2000. And then when I got a new computer, my new computer was 2004. So it looks like I was only on there since 2004 because I changed my account number and whatever when I got the new computer. I was really unhappy with my code name that I had before, so I just started a whole new account. Okay, so let's take this for an example. This is an item that's brand new with the tags. You can see it. And this was an item that worked when it left my house, and it's a little musical thing. And they all rock. When you put them on the flat surface, they would rock like this. So I shipped this with insurance with two other ones, and three of them went. There was a Pooh, a Tigger, and a Mickey Mouse. This one happened to arrive, and the music worked, but the rocking had stopped, and you could see in the box, which was dented, that they must have dropped the box. Therefore, I have insurance. What eBay is doing now with the PayPal is, even though they have insurance, the insurance wants to just pay you back for the cost of the item and not for the shipping to get it back or to have shipped the item. Now, if you go to the dry cleaners, and I dry clean this, and it's got a stain on it, and it comes back and it's got 3 stains on it and it's not clean, I don't have to pay for the dry cleaning, and they must pay for ruining my shirt. So in that same philosophy, if I pay to ship this and you don't do the service of getting it there safely, you must pay for my shipping, pay for me to get it back so that I know that it was actually damaged and it's not a fake claim. Now, what eBay and the post office and shippers are doing now is trying to rip off sellers and not even pay the shipping costs. So when this sold for $18.99, it was $8.96 to ship it and $8.96 to ship it back. They wanted to give me a claim for only $18.99, and then I've spent more to ship it and get it back than the actual item itself. It doesn't work that way. That is Sharia law and how they are making buyers and sellers go broke and take all your money, and even the shippers that provide the insurance are trying to rip off buyers and sellers. They cannot do this. So inside my petition, I am now adding the post office because when I got paid for my claim, they're trying to refuse to pay for the shipping to get it there and the shipping back. And they cannot do that. That is something they've invented, and they make people do so much work to get your money and deny and appeal and wait and whatever. People just give up and they write it off as loss. But the intention of all these globalist sites, and eBay is a globalist site trying to deter and discourage people from a lawful business trade inside the United States, and they cannot do this. But they have done it because Sharia law was in place in California where they are housed. And the petition is in here. Everybody that lost money on eBay and they're owed fees, or PayPal closed and locked their accounts, or charge them and whatever, they cannot do this, and they should become a party to the petition. It's like a class action lawsuit, but it's stronger. Because in a class action lawsuit, let's just say I lost $1,000. 40% of that would go to the attorney, and I would only get back 60% of my own money. Anybody with their name on a petition gets 100% because we're going to settle from eBay. So I really want this to grow. I want every person that's been ripped off or their accounts closed or they've had negative feedback that the company won't remove due to a false exchange. Oh, by the way, we used to mark our items, like say there was a tag over here, we'd put a red dot, a blue dot, or a signature, our initials, or something, so that if anybody returned a different item, we could prove that it wasn't what we shipped. And eBay stopped protecting us even with that and allowing for those fraudulent buyers to leave negative feedback. And part of that plan is so that you're discouraged, you get mad, you quit, and then someone else starts, and they just keep taking your money. And they've done it to millions and millions of people. And their site is a cesspool of fraud. And the only way to take it down is to make them accountable and not get away with it. And my petition has already had some success because I had a fraudulent buyer over the holidays over this item. I did it. She returned it. Everything was a perfect transaction, and she retaliated on the 3 items from me with negative feedback. For no reason, because she wasn't out a dime. It happened to get damaged, and she was allowed to live inside the eBay site and manipulate to the nines. And I stopped her in her tracks and said, eBay, I've had enough. If you don't remove that fake feedback, she threatened me. She threatened to blackmail me. I'm putting it in the petition as an example, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. I worked too hard. I've had my reputation for too long. And when something goes wrong, they need to learn how to limit the feedback comments to 4. It should be item arrived broken, item wasn't shipped, buyer didn't respond, not happy. And if you only limit their power like that, when a transaction goes bad, it goes bad and it's the end of it. And they don't have the power to blackmail, bully, and take up over a month to 2 months of your life. So we're going to clean up the eBay site, and that's what this petition is for. I am naturally the ringleader because I do that. That is one of my callings, is that because I have credibility and truth and will only fight for a cause that's real, that's what I do. My uncle is a Harvard graduate, and even though everybody wanted me to go into law, I never did. I wanted to do something different with my life. And I have no regrets, but I have immense, intense legal knowledge, and I have taken on federal government by myself and won. So everybody, if you need help and we need to clean up eBay, sign the petition. If you lost money and you want to be a party to the petition, like you would be part of a class action lawsuit and get money back, you need to just let me know. We're going to add your name to the petition, even if it's at the end. You don't have to put it all the way through, but towards the end. And then you will get money back when it's time to get the petition closed out. Thank you. And make sure you're strong. Do not let all these idiots and globalist agendas take your money. Thank you.